All right, today I have another unboxing for everybody. This is a tool by a company, I believe it's pronounced Huohou, something like that. But this is another mini multi-tool, and it's a scissor-based tool. I have not opened this yet, so it just came in today. So like I said with the last ones, I don't have any time with this, so I don't know how it's going to be in the long term, but I can come back in the future with another video later on. So there are some specs on the back. Stainless steel, it doesn't say what time or what kind. There's not too much information on the outside of the box, at least that I can read. But it lets you know a general idea of what is in here. So let's see how this thing comes open here. Maybe you have to open both sides. Wow. Grab a knife on this one. Packaging is actually pretty decent. So I might have to cut here and come back. There we go. Okay, never mind on that one. All right. So let's slide this thing open, maybe. There we go. That was more difficult than what it looked. So here's a tool. It's a nice little cardboard box that come in. And as you can see, it wasn't real easy to get out of here, and I am just having issues with this whole process today. Another cardboard box and a plastic piece that came in. Now it's also wrapped in a bag. So let's slide this one open and take a look here. Now this is a little bigger than, you say, a Leatherman Squirt or your Leatherman Micra. It's probably about the size of a Squirt plus another half in height. It's not a giant tool. I would still consider this a mini tool, but it's halfway. It's probably would be in the same class as the Leatherman Juice if that tool is still around. So while we have it out there, the fit and finish on it feels pretty good. I'm guessing that's an aluminum scale, and it's not marked up or beat up or anything. There's the branding. So everything looks good on it. So why don't we check a couple tools here. So on this side, it's looking like we have a precision flathead, and it's actually milled pretty even. And then inside of that, we got a SIM card ejector tool, which looks like it's pretty nice. On that layer, there's nothing else. And then we have two backspacers. And then here we go with a, looks like a nail file with a little engraving on it. And definitely a nail file. I don't think you're going to be filing anything too crazy with that. And then we have a package opener hook. And it's kind of sharp. And there's nothing else on that layer. So let's close this side down and we'll go back to the other side. Let's see what we have on this side. We'll open this one up. We got a combination bottle opener flathead. And there's something peeking out here. Oh, a lanyard ring. And we have a Tonto style knife blade. Just a straight edge with that Tonto point. And that's everything I can see on the outsides. So let's close these ones back in. And I was just looking, and there is two things sticking out of the scales here. We got a, it's not like a pill spatula, maybe it's like a, I don't know, like an ear cleaner or a, I mean, that's the only thing I could really think you could use it for, but basically it's a little tiny scooper. So I'll have to check, I'll have to see if there's any other tools that'll fit inside of this. They're a lot bigger than like on a Swiss Army knife. And then on this side, we have a larger set of tweezers. So they feel pretty good. Now, I don't see anything else there. And I don't see anything else on this side, and nothing in the scale. So let's go to the inside here. And that is another big pair of scissors. I mean, them scissors is probably at least 1.5 inches long, I would say. At least probably 1.25 inches just in the cutting. So there is lubricant in there. Everything's all lubricated up, and they're spring loaded. They do fly back. They kind of have a copycat version of Leatherman spring system in here. So I will be curious to test this one out, and I'll run it for a little while, and we'll see how it all feels, and I'll make a video in the future letting everybody know how this is. So just a neat tool, for a budget-friendly tool you can find for, you know, $7 or $8, sometimes 12 or 13, depending on where you go for it. It's a pretty neat little tool. It's definitely, you're not going to break it. It's heavy duty. There's no wiggle that way. No wiggle there. Everything locks in tight into place. When you bring them out, they lock right in there. So none of these tools have any kind of ladder lock or any kind of back lock or nothing like that. But for a cheaper tool like this, it feels like it's awesome quality. So I'll get back to you guys in the future with an update on this thing. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate every view.